It's been an absolute pleasure seeing our partners take the stage to talk about their strategic vision and the opportunities that lie ahead for the rest of 2018 and even early 2019. But certainly there were some common threads and themes that kind of pulled and resonated throughout all of them. First and foremost was the mantra of the week, which was certainly premium content at scale. And this, I think, was really brought to life in a number of different ways, certainly in the likes of original content that is being produced by publishers, really in response to a lot of the cultural trends that we're seeing out by our consumers today. In addition to that, though, it's about premium, not just in the sense of the names and the publishing houses behind it, but it's in the publishing content and the production value that is really making this content or elevating this content to a premium level. And it's not just about specific individual publishers that are developing this content either. In fact, one other key theme that we heard throughout the week was the volume of partnerships that are being brought to the table. And it's partnerships in a number of different capacities, from the likes of publisher to publisher, publishers to platforms, as we heard with ESPN, in partnership with Twitter for new weekly series that are going to be promoted live, as well as even partners such as Hulu trying to hold themselves more accountable through the likes of measurement partnerships with Nielsen and IRI, as well as others. And that, to me, as a marketer, as an advertiser, as an agency lead, is critical to defining success for the future ahead of our clients and our brands. And then finally, we also heard the loud and continued cry towards personalization and creating authentic resonance with consumers, ultimately helping to also ensure brand safety along the way. We heard this not only in the likes of the content that's going to be developed, but also in how technology is helping to enable those personalized experiences through dynamic creative, not just in the likes of what we've seen from a more display perspective, but being elevated into the video space, but also in the likes of how algorithmic learning is helping to personalize experiences across platforms for individuals. So needless to say, it was a pretty exciting week here.
And what do you make of the live stuff? ESPN, Meredith with their shows. There seems to be a lot of live programming. What are your thoughts about that and opportunities that you see there?
So I think what's really interesting is that in many ways we're starting to see a retrograde of how the digital marketplace has been built and where we're now going. And what I mean by that is that digital video has really been built off of traditional both long form and short form content that gets uploaded and then lives in perpetuity. What we're now seeing, though, is that compared to the linear TV space, which has largely been live and which still draws a wealth of live audiences, in order to draw more audiences away from linear and traditional channels to digital platforms, we are seeing that the likes of ESPN, Twitter, we're seeing it on Facebook Live too, really trying to draw audiences via the live channels. We also heard it last night at YouTube Brandcast as they're continuing to double down with YouTube TV. So I expect we'll continue to see that grow in the years ahead.